Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a faceless journal flip through. Probably about 6 months ago, I had someone ask if I would do a journal flip through, and I told them that I have the most non-aesthetic book journal ever, probably. I am just not a crafty person, but I decided that I was going to post this anyways because I think it's okay to not be super crafty and have the most beautiful reading journal spreads. And I kind of just wanted to talk about how I track my reading. I do use apps like Goodreads and Storygraph, but I also keep track in this journal here as well. This is obviously very loved. My elastic got really stretched out, so I had to uh, tie it up. This was a gift to me from someone who heard that I liked Game of Thrones and didn't know anything about it. And so they got me a Baratheon Game of Thrones journal, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. So um, I'm going to skip past all of my old journal entries that I have in here and just get to the most recent year. As you can see, it's not cute. So here we have January and February of this past year, 2024. I have my totals up at the top, so how many I read, how many I unhauled. I usually try to organize them by genre somewhat. I also have like standalone and series, and I had to add an extra nonfiction to the bottom here because I ran out of nonfiction space up top. But the underlined books are books off my shelves. It's really important to me to read the books that I actually own. If they are highlighted in green, that means that I read them before I owned them and purchased them later. And if they are highlighted in pink, it means that I unhauled them, so off of my shelves. So that's January and February. I was reading quite a lot at the beginning of the year and a lot off of my shelves. Again, underlined means that I owned it, and green means I read it before I owned it and purchased it after reading it. And oh, here's the yellow one. Yellow means I read it, really enjoyed it, and want to purchase it. So everything that's green used to be yellow, and then once I purchase it, I highlight it in yellow so that I don't repurchase something that I already have. I've talked about this before. I have a horrible memory when it comes to my own possessions and my schedule and my plans. And so I will literally rebuy books. I will rebuy like the same pair of shoes that I've been thinking of getting and forget that I bought that pair of shoes. It's pretty bad. So yeah, I have more here. Obviously a lot of unhauls off of my shelves. September is when my reading really slowed down. And December, I only ended up reading one book. So this is my very non-aesthetic, horrible handwriting, but it gets the job done. Reading journal. I will continue to use this again next year. And I will also be doing a stats video soon with a wrap up of how many books I read off of my shelves, how many books I unhauled, how many books I hope to purchase in the future, etc. So, yep, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.